Live. So you know Facebook is gonna do his thing like get out. Did I tell you I watched the video where they had that Annabelle doll driving to the drive-through? I know I wasn't supposed to be laughing like that. I thought I was gonna pee on myself. I was laughing so hard. Anywho, hey everybody, welcome to Wine Wednesday. It's David Johnson. I can't even say that anymore. It's David Johnson, aka DJ Realty Solutions, aka the master of all things real estate, mortgages, and social media. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What did you say? Start an insurance company trip? Get out. How's everybody doing? This weather has been fantastic. We're getting ready for Wine Wednesday here. Well, we're ready. I actually got liquor this week, y'all. Aren't y'all proud of me? Even though I probably shouldn't be drinking because I need to go home and work on some client work. Can you work on client work tipsy? We're going to soon find out on today's show. My social media video is backwards. Trip must have did something. Always blame the videographer. Like, I don't know. That's what I submitted to him. I told you needed the shot in color. I don't know why it's black and white. But we got a great show today. I think who are we sponsored by today? Which company do I need to boost out? Let's see. Oh, we're sponsored by Damon Inc. tonight. Damon Inc., the home for all things social media, including social media classes coming up. So be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna finally get through the outline. By this time tomorrow, the outline will be done. I'm gonna have Trip look it over, the teacher, and be like, "You finna talk for how long?" So it'll be ready and out. So we're being sponsored tonight by the other company, Damon Inc., home for all things media. Here we go. Let me. I'm drinking what tonight? I remember when these first came out, these Buzz Balls, and I had one. I think I bought the wrong flavor. I was like, "Whoa, this is gross." So I saw them at Kroger. I had to buy my lunch that I didn't get to eat today. It's all right because I had meat. It's okay. I'm gonna go home and eat. Does everybody eat their lunch for dinner, or is that just me? I do it all the time. So I have Buzz Balls. I have my ice here. Let's see. This is Buzz Balls chillers, the watermelon chiller. It's orange wine with watermelon juice, natural watermelon flavors, and certified color. Poison all of it. Let's see. Get your ASMR on. Ooh, frosted. I did put ice in it, so I can't drive home drunk. Sorry. Let's see. It smells strong. Shit. Let's see. Ooh, it's too strong. You now you tell me something else will knock you out. Girl, this is crack. Oh, I know I can't drink this. Triple, give me some water. Oh, y'all know I'm a lightweight. What? What? What is the liquor level in this? 15%. Shit, no wonder. Oh, look. Anywho, on the news you can use, Buzz Balls, that's a little too strong for me. You got to be drinking that on a cruise. No, not on a cruise. You'll fall off into the damn boat. I put a lot of ice in there. Gee, what? Let's see. Let's be fair. Nope, too strong still. Oh my God, Jesus. Okay, let's get to the topics. Yes, don't like Mad Dog. Oh, you telling your age, sister. Jeez. Girl, that don't taste like watermelon. That tastes like you opened your mouth at the gas station and just start sucking down the petroleum. What? And the girl at the check, I was like, let me know how they are. I said, the last time I had one was years ago. I remember it was super strong. What? I'm drunk. What? What? Okay, let me get you stay over there, I believe. Rose. Now, Lord is a big is half a name in my name. There you go. Trip doing something, y'all. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Just listen to the sounds of my voice. Um, you have your looks. You're pretty fake. You know, I've not seen the new Little Mermaid. It's broken all type of records, so I mean, guess I gotta go see it. So Rose. Now these aren't the Sister Schubert Rose or the Parker House Rose. These are Rose. I was talking to one of my realtor partners. I can't name her name because, well, y'all know it's a she. It's only so many female agents at M1 Realty. So here we are. We're having a conversation. She was like, Damon, let me read this text to you and you tell me what whether or not this is rude or who stepped on gasoline on ice. Girl, that's just going in the sink. There's no way I'm drinking no more of that. She was like, let me know if I'm being rude or who overstepped what boundaries or who's not doing, who's stepping over their roles. The email basically said, wait a minute, let me preface this with this. The loan officer put the client on the text, which is usually a no-no. Big 80%. I don't want you putting my client on no text between you and I because no. The LO was like, oh, you're gonna get all these concessions. And for those who don't know what concessions are when the home seller gives you money to help you close and on your costs and things like that. But right now, we're in a seller's market where they're like, kiss my ass, give me my money for my house. Because whatever you won't do is somebody behind you that will buy it for that price or even more. That's why the market, I'm not panicking about the real estate market or business in general, because people want to move and people want to sell their house. So it happens. So y'all, the LO was like, oh, I'm going to get real wild and say you can get $10,000 in concessions on a $180,000 house. Girl, go play in traffic. You got my client on here and me, and you talking about she was basically telling the realtor how to write the purchase agreement. Realtors write the purchase agreement. Loan officers write the loan. Let's be perfectly clear who's doing what. I know how to write a loan, but I'm not licensed to write a loan. I wouldn't dare tell any of my LOs that I work with how to write the loan because they know more than what I do. I do own a mortgage company, but I am not writing loans. There's a difference. That's why you go to the loan officer of your choosing so you can have that relationship with them, know how you want to communicate and how to do business. I told her, okay, she didn't skip them steps. You got to check her ass. Like, you got to check her. I don't know how you gonna check her. You try to be as professional as possible. Sometimes you got to get in the gutter with some of these motherfuckers. You got to just check a bitch. I'm excuse my French, y'all. I'm just saying because this market is very cutthroat. It is very like if you don't have the right pre-approval, the right offer, the right whatever, it's not going to happen. It's not. It's just I got a deal accepted Saturday. Ooh, where's the clap button at? Let's see. Hey, that'll do. I wrote the offer Saturday. We got accepted Sunday afternoon. I was at the Veg Fest. Y'all, I ran behind that carrot. Like, wait a minute. I think I just got my offer accepted. So he called, hey, who has my stuff? I know who, but you don't have access to your own stuff. So the shade. He too quick with it tonight, y'all. So I had to talk to that realtor because if I didn't take that call, they may have called somebody else. Like, I can't get a hold of this realtor. We're going to go offer number 2. What? Y'all, I had my phone around my neck damn near that day. I was like this. Because you never know when you're going to get that call that your offer has been accepted. So for a loan officer to insert their opinion, knows, feelings, whatever, on a text with a client, that's a no-no. I only put my clients on text and email that apply to them, not what we think is going to happen. Or, because you can run the numbers a little bit, but you can't run numbers without an accepted pre-approval. So all of this is just, what is that, hearsay? This is monopoly money we're talking about, because you cannot do our jobs. We cannot do your job. We don't. None of us want to do each other's jobs. Usually, you don't. You're like, I don't want to do that. No. But I told her, I was like, you want Damon answer or you want DJ Realty Solutions answer? She said, give me both. I said, both of them are thinking you got to really put your foot down. Because now the client thinks if you don't write the offer how this loan officer said you're supposed to write it, that you're going to lose the house and it's going to be your fault. So you're setting bad expectations up that you can't even live to because they aren't writing the offer, you are. I was like, fire them as soon as this deal doesn't get accepted or does get accepted. Fire them as soon as this process is over. And I said, you also need to email the broker owner of said shop, because I know them too. And Trip, you know them too. You've actually worked with them. He like, I know who it is already. I said, I bet they don't know that this is how this LO is approaching this situation. No accepted offer. You running scenarios with the client on the text at 8 o'clock in the morning. Please have several seats. Several. Now, I know we all get anxious sometimes and we think we're helping out, but if I've ever, don't call in now, y'all. If I've ever overstepped my boundary, I want to apologize right now, because that was awful. That was awful. You got the client, the buyer on the text, and you trying to tell the realtor how to write the offer to get it accepted. Are you kidding me? Let me go tell the mechanic how to fix my car. This is what you should be doing. They'll be like, you don't get your ass out of here. Who just called me from Honolulu, Hawaii? Maybe it's Kelly. No, Kelly wouldn't call, she would text. I don't know who that is. The spam callers, are y'all hiring? Because I mean, y'all be calling from everywhere now. Like, this is ridiculous. But please stay in your role. We all have worked with people or are currently working with people who try to be the manager, the assistant, the whatever. Now, for my role as a realtor, you do have to wear a couple different hats. But one of those hats is not the loan officer. It's not title. It's not the insurance on the house. It's not the inspector. It is not the appraiser. Please, I got enough to do as a realtor to keep me busy. I really, really do. But I told her, you need to CC a few people on this email. I thought I would talk to her, but I would also send the email to be like, this is why I can't send you guys any more business. It's a million LOs out there, but it's not so many realtors who have deals. So the power is yours. You just have to, I don't know. I was like, how do y'all handle that? I don't know. Maybe get some people. Do you have somebody at your office, workplace, who thinks they're the manager and your parent and, you know, whatever, they're outside of their role, they checking your work, they working sloppy. Just like, don't ask me what I'm doing at work. When you get to be my boss? I'm working. I'm trying to get out of here. We have all had one to be like, oh, did you sign up for that committee? Is it signed up mandatory? All of us don't want to be on committees. I remember I had a principal one time who I knew she couldn't stand me because I couldn't stand her ass neither. What happened? It was a science committee or science fair. Science fair is a lot of work, especially at elementary. And this was not while I was at Franklin, because I love my principals at Franklin. Science fairs for elementary teachers are a lot of work for your class, period. And you wanted me to oversee everything? Girl, goodbye. I was like, what? Get out of here. This was like the second day of school. You don't even know me. I don't like science like that. Shit. You said the social media fair. Girl, I'm on it. I'm already selling tickets. It's sold out already. You have to let people show you what they like and what they're good at. But anywho, Yeah, she was taking on too many roles. It was like, all right, like stay in your lane, beat it. Stay in your lane, keep your mouth shut, let people come to you. They'll tell you, people will give you hints about what they want. They will. They're generally will give you hints about, what they want, what type of work style they want, all that other stuff. So, just unfortunate situation. But I told her, handle it now, because if you don't, they're gonna think that this is the way. It isn't. They're gonna think this is a way to do business with you. And sometimes we just tell people, this is how I like doing business. I like to get the notifications before you just jump to the client. So yeah, it was that. So yeah, it's different networking. I've been invited to a few networking and put on some networking events. We have one I can't talk, Jesus. We have one with Premier Home and Finance that's coming up at United Wholesale Mortgage June the 22nd for all realtors. So, realtors, you go to my page, there is a link on all my social media pages. The link takes you to the Eventbrite to register for the event at United Wholesale Mortgage. June 22nd is being put on by Premier Home and Finance, Mac Lee, and Chuck Weiler run Premier Home and Finance, so it should be a great event. These are all past UWM team members, so we're looking for a great information and a great time. But while we're at these networking events, I need you to actually network. And here's what networking is not. If you roll with that person or you see them every day and y'all sitting there talking to each other the whole event, honey, that was not networking. That was having your lunch paid for. That wasn't networking. I know I'm an extrovert introvert, because when I'm home. Like, don't call me. Um, but when I'm out, you getting full on Damon and DJ Realty Solutions. When I'm out and about, I've never met a stranger. Oh, here go my card. I do this, I do that. What do you do? How can we help each other? Do you follow Gary Vee? That's what I always. You follow Gary? If you say you follow Gary, anything else is possible. So yeah, when you're at a networking event, the rule, and I don't know who came up with this rule, but I like it. The rule of three business cards, three business conversations. Get out. Well, sometimes you're stuck, you can't leave. But to at least give out three cards or three QR codes and take three in. Have three business conversations with people that you don't know. Now, you can kind of know somebody, and I've done this too, where you kind of know them and y'all, have a different conversation or a better, deeper conversation than just surface stuff. That's totally understandable. But if we work together, don't sit up under me all damn day. I'm trying to get new business. Shit. I can't get it with you. We're doing the same thing. Like, no. No. That's the time to bring out your inner social butterfly. And I don't care if it's a social butterfly for 2 minutes or 2 hours. Let that inner butterfly out. Get all the hand, and then you know what? You could be doing people after them. You set the timetable. However long it takes you to get your three, that's how long it takes you. You get your three, and then you like everything else is a bonus. Like, all right, I got my three, everything else is a bonus. You have to do this at these events. If you've put the clothes on, you got your coffee, you in the car, you pulled up, let's go. Trip knows we have been to some events where we like this. Oh, good. Jesus. Where it's been, what's funny, you pull up and it's hot and you like, I don't even want to go in. I want to go in. Or you pull up and it's freezing cold. We've been to both events, we like this. Who signed us up for this? He looked at me like, you did. So I get that sometimes it's not the most ideal situation, but while I'm here, I'm either gonna shoot a video, I'm getting something out of this. I did not roll out the bed to sit here and talk to Trip for 2 hours. Like, that's not getting any of us any more business. The goal of a networking event is to network, not to talk to the people you already know. That ain't it. Whoever told you that, run away from them. That's not the thing to network, is to just talk to the people you sit to the left, to the right, front, behind you, that you already work with during the day. Like, no. So, and I have to follow my own advice too, because sometimes I'll see people that I haven't seen in a while, and I'll be like, Damon, they not gonna give you no business. Go meet somebody new. And it's like that they don't have they might not have the business to get me right then, but I have to get out of my own way and follow my own advice sometimes. So at our networking event, June 22nd, put on my Premier Home and Finance at United Wholesale Mortgage, I am going to challenge everyone who is registered. You better register now. Don't register last minute. That's a whole nother show. No last minute registration. I do not want to call names, but I will. I can't get you in this time because it's not my event. You have to register on time. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Trip is full of surprises. I just saw the Damon Inc. thing, the sponsored by Damon Inc. You know what? I wonder what he was doing. I was like, what the fuck is going on? That's what he was doing. Got it. Where am I at? Classes. Now, I wanted my classes for social media classes to be a little different. First of all, the Damon Inc. end of Damon Inc. is my umbrella company, the holding company. Everything else falls under Damon Inc., DJ Realty Solutions, my half of N1 Mortgage Lending. That all falls under Damon Inc. Damon Inc. is the parent to all the other goings on. I wanted those classes for social to be different. I wanted you to walk away with something. Even if Trip does a 5-minute segment on, I'm gonna give you something right. I'm gonna give you this video clip right now. Get your phone out. Even if you're too nervous and you write down the 5 things that he tells you to do to get this clip posted out and done without being edited. I've been to, and not knocking anybody, because I think the social is still so new that it's hard to show people how to do it. I'm a teacher, so it comes naturally for me about how to show people things and what you should get from each platform and how you should approach it. I try to match your personality with the platform, if that makes any sense. If you're more laid back, start with LinkedIn. Oh, that's one right there. Hey, don't you copy that. I got that trademark. So I wanted everybody to walk away with something. Trip helped me when I did the stoplight classes, the red, yellow, green. Like, go. People were like, this isn't what you talked about last time. I said, I know, right? This better. Because sometimes you only have so much time and you still want to provide value. Sometimes I know, like for one class, I want to show people different videos. This is the purpose of this video. This is the purpose of this video. And this was the purpose of this one, because a lot of times people post with no end game or goal in mind. What do you think, Trip? Oh, he on the microphone. Oh, wait. Hold, please. He didn't think he was going to talk today. Everybody a part of the show. Oh, the camera's still good. It's good, I think. Yeah. What button I need to hit? Oh.
Let's see here. Testing 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Hello, everyone out there in social media world. I'm sorry. Could you please repeat the question?
I was saying that for part of our social media classes, I want to show different types and clips of videos, because sometimes people have videos and they don't know how to post them, what they should be posting about, and what platform they should be on. They just are just posting to be posting without a strategy.
Yeah, I mean, anytime somebody books me, I find that most of the time they book me just to do a video. Like I'm just doing a video, and I'll find that every time I get there, and I always ask this question every single time: what's the point of this video? And I find that it catches everybody off guard. Oh, they're kind of like, oh, well, I'm just, making a video to get myself out there. And that is a byproduct, but every video that I ever do for social media has a singular point. Like it's either A, you're trying to ask for clients, or B, you're actually trying to share a specific piece of information. But you shouldn't, if you want to do it correctly, you shouldn't just do a video for doing a video. It should be like, I want to, for instance, if I was doing a video, like this is the top 3 things you need to buy when you're starting off as being a videographer. And the point of the video was just to, show people that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to videography by giving value out there. So make something that's shareable and help other video content creators come along. But the point of the video is to showcase my expertise as a videographer. So you should be thinking like that when it comes to any video that you do. Like, what's the point of this video?
Got it. Very well said. And sorry to put you on the spot there, but it's okay. You know, you mess with me. We put each other on the spot. Iron sharpens iron. But yeah, and I find that a lot too when I go to planning out videos and doing the producing part. People just be sitting there smiling like, and I'm like, do you like this, or did you have something else in mind? And if you do, what is it? Because my vision of your company, your brand, may not be exactly what you had in mind. And that's why I like to have a consultation first. A lot of times people just feel like, oh, what day you want to come? We can shoot tomorrow. No, we can't. No, because you may be thinking you finna come in on the cloud car for the Care Bears, and I don't have a cloud or the car. So, you know, isn't that weird that camera's not blocking? It just made it. It was meant to be. So I like to have a consultation, not a long one, maybe like an hour. I had a consultation a day. And, you know, certain questions you have to ask. And you have to get a general sense of, are they okay on camera? Are they on camera by themselves? Because sometimes people be like, oh, Damon, do the video with me. I'm like, it's not my company. I can't. We could do some practice videos. That's fine. You still gotta pay. I'm sorry. But yeah, I want you to shine. I want you to build your brand, get clients. You're either, like you say, providing information, education, entertainment, some value, building your brand. What's the purpose of this content? And where is it going? Where is it going? Because let me tell you what content is not. That's what I didn't want to do for classes. I didn't want to take no shade. Where's Kermit? This is shade. Some of y'all have one picture and you keep putting fucking Canva layers on top of that same picture and changing the background and changing the font and changing the topic. Honey, that's not content. That's a picture. Whoever is charging you for that, and I know they charge you because you didn't do it yourself, stop paying them. You ain't got to work with me, but they're not providing you no value, because our people don't have a long attention span. Our attention span is very short. You don't want to watch. If the news was the same every day, nobody would ever watch it. They wouldn't. How many times I gotta watch Queen Charlotte? You ain't got to watch it twice, I don't think. As good as The Mandalorian is, if I've seen the episode, I go to the next one. Now, if I haven't watched it in a month, I skipped some months. I have to go back and watch the end of season 1. I was like, what the hell happened? You forget I'm that type of person, but our attention span is short. Can y'all stop doing that one picture? And God, I said, how many times you gonna post this? Like, cut it out. I said, Lord, they need me so bad, but they don't want to admit they need me, but it's okay. Keep doing you. Well, you are posting, so the A for effort, but D- for content wise. I'm bored. Like, no. So I wanted the classes to be different. I didn't want you to sit down there and hear me talk about Gary Vee for an hour. That's not providing you. Shut up, Trip. That's not providing you any value, because now I can be like, so listen. But I'm going to teach you from a Gary Vee perspective of how to create content out of nothing. You can create content by going to the damn gas station. Like, here's one. Remember when M&Ms were 50 cents? Now they're $1.98. Y'all about to lay here run me up the wrong way. I was like, girl, what did you just say? Or remember when gas was 75 cents, 50 cents? Oh God, I'm old. Now you gotta look at the gas tank like, how much do I need to get to work? Or how much do I need to go home? And do you really have to go to their practice today, Timmy? Or can you skip practice today? Can your coach bring you home? Because I ain't got no gas money. Yeah, that's right. Documenting is content. That's what I want to teach everybody. Now I can say I'm the master at it because I can claim Michigan for social media. I tell people are like, oh, you're the content king. I'll be like, no, of Michigan, yes. probably the 20 out of the 50 states I can claim. I can claim it's my creativity, y'all, and I have a great team that I work with. So it's not all me. My team takes great care of me. So my imagination is boundless. If I wasn't halfway crazy, none of this stuff would take place. So classes are coming up. They're going to be really, really good. Price is going to be very reasonable. I try to give a price that I could afford when I was just starting, and that's what I came up with. I had it dirt cheap, and Sister Q was like, Damon, that's too damn cheap. She said, that's free. Now listen, you've done too much in your career to be just free, because you can go back to my content, my videos, and get some stuff like I did for Gary. Like, listen, people like, why did you buy all that stuff? I said, baby, the content has been free. The ideas and stuff has been free, so I gotta pay them somehow. So buy the stuff. So classes will be coming early July, probably right after the 4th. We'll be booked and ready. We'll be at Office Evolution in Troy for the classes. So nice and comfy, be there or be square. And here we are. This is for everybody who's like, oh, I want a consultation, and then they don't hire me. And oh, I want you to, this is for you. This is for all y'all classes. This is because you might don't want to hire me and Trip and I, one of us at Singles. You may be like, I want to take a class and just, see. This is your test in the water. Hopefully you test the water and you want to swim, and we start off a very great relationship. You have more videos than me and building your brand and tons of followers who buy stuff from you. That's a hope. Can we get on that show? You weren't at the event I just was at, Trip. I was at United, and the girl got talking about social, and she's like, who has the most followers? And I was like, it don't fucking matter. Y'all know it don't matter how many followers y'all got. Because were you there? Ooh, baby, this show then took a turn. Were you standing? This is a stupid question. There are no stupid questions. Did you hear this? When when DJ Blackie asked Floss, I thought I goofed on that. I goofed on not having us all three sit down somewhere separate together. DJ asked Floss Boys, how do you get a Damon? How do you get a DJ? And we was like, what? He said, damn, you so damn loyal to Gary. I was like, he didn't provide value. I was like, for me, it resonated day one. While my neck turned like, what did he just say? Post a video every day about real estate. What? Here we are. I said, you get a Damon by providing value. Sometimes my videos for education, sometimes for entertainment. I try to sneak education in there all the time. I said, you can have, and I took that, everybody wants all these followers, but then you post buy my t-shirt, nobody buys a damn t-shirt. Sweetie got like 10 million followers. She sold 1,000 CDs. The math ain't mathing. If you don't interact with your pages and your people, they are not going to support you. You could not look at the Kardashians. You could not just blindly just be like, oh, I know they're gonna buy everything because it's just me. Y'all, I gotta take a sip of this. I'm choking. Jesus, pray. I'd rather choke. Lord. You can't just put out content and be like, oh, they're gonna buy everything. You have to tell a story, provide some value, and be kind of interesting a little bit. You gotta have the perfect mix going on for you. But I missed that part. I was like, and I thought about it like, damn, we need our own room. Maybe I'll get that together because you know what? Ooh, Flash. Trip, maybe I'll bring everybody here because they all travel. And do a real social media mastermind. Because that's what people have really been craving it. Nobody it's so many of them, but they don't really do nothing. Nobody says, hey, push this button on your camera and put it in this phone stand and start talking. And then after 2 minutes, stop talking. There is no, A, B, C, D, E. That's what I love about Gary. He gives you A, B, C, D, E. People are like, oh, you don't follow such and such. I was like, I don't. It just, for me, that didn't do it. But I'm gonna get off my rant now. But yeah, just social. See, I just get so excited, Lord. I just love it. The same thing for Damon Inc. Damon Inc. ties right into that. That's why I started Damon Inc. Because I knew I needed the social media in. Social media is the parent company for everything else. I'm a social media business with a real estate division. That's it. Real estate is a division of the social media. It's everything. Maybe I'll get some people at one venue, like a VFriend, but from social media. Because that's what if I could go to, because we need VFriends more than we need VCon more than once a year. You really do. You really need it every quarter. I know it's impossible, but social changes so much. You can't just be like, oh, here's the thing for the year, and then y'all go, you know what I mean? You can't just, I don't know. Thoughts, Trip?
I mean, this is the cornerstone of what I think everybody gets wrong about social media is my first client was my friend. And do you know who my second client was?
Was it me?
It's you.
Ah, ding, 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 ding.
How do you know me?
Q.
So my second client was a friend of my friend. Who's my third client?
Who was third? Was Joe third?
Dale.
Dale was
Who's
third.
Dale?
My friend.
So, and then my fourth client was Derek.
Yep.
Who's a friend of Dale, also a friend of yours. But now it's like, you see, it's a spider web. In fact, to this day, the clients that I have now, you can trace back through the spider web to Q. It's like 6 degrees of Q. My first client was my friend. I haven't had a single viral video until about 2 years ago. And I've been doing this about 6 years. So the first 4 years, you know, I got like, look at my accounts, like I got 50 or 100, I don't even know. I have like 100 followers, and my videos are over like a K. And all my like clients videos, most of them like around maybe a K, and a very few like viral videos. But the point I'm trying to make is, and you say this, popular and poor, right? If you want to use social media to market yourself and make money, and again, I haven't done a single advertisement in my entire life. I am full-time. I'm getting paid very well, and it's entirely done through social media from people seeing my videos. And the point I'm trying to make is your money. Let's come back full circle here. My first client was a friend.
Mm-hmm.
My second client was a friend of my friend. My third client is a friend of their friend and their friend and their friend. Guess what that is? That's your timeline. Those are your friends sharing your videos. That's your marketplace. That's where you're making your money. When people bitch about, I only got 100 views, that's 100 clients. And let's bring it down. Popular and poor, right? You guys are out here trying to get viral videos, right? I want 1 million views. What does a 12-year-old in Russia have to do with your loan? For the house you're trying to sell in Southfield, what does Sergey Klinkov in Kazakhstan have to do with you getting paid? Do you want to make money and market yourself? Then don't worry about chasing trends. Worry about building a community and understanding that, yeah, those 200 views, it being with just your circle, and then if they share it within their circle. But again, my whole career was based off of that spider web of my friend, a friend of their friend, a friend of their friend, a friend of their friend. Think about Joe. Think about what Joe's done for us.
Oh my God, Joe! Shout out to where's my button at? Oh no, wrong one. Shout out to Joe. Fire out to fucking Joe Dallo, Attorney Joe Dallo, 248-914-8146.
My point is, I think people get it so mixed up. It's like there's like a fork in the road. Do you want to become popular on social media, or do you want to make money on social media? Because they're two different avenues. And I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't really specialize in viral videos. I don't really like, to me, like they're kind of like striking lightning. You know, I post one and it gets posted later, then it does really well. I don't really care to spend the time trying to catch lightning versus just doing the 9 to 5 grunt work that I know. Just do your work. Just get the work. Just post. Just post a message that's your brand, of what you are, what you're trying to do to your market. Your market is not international. Your market isn't 2 million views. Your market is depending on your product, obviously, but the majority of people that I'm working with,
248-810-313-586.
the majority of my clients are all local. All their money is local, and there's a lot of money to be made local.
Ooh,
so
a ton.
Let's just get real. Like when you're taking these classes about how to get viral and how to get all these followers, it's kind of like, okay, but is money
your
coming
voice,
then?
You want to be viral, but your voicemail full. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't understand. You know, I and the problem is people get exhausted chasing that butterfly, that dragon. They're like, oh, I only got 1,000 likes or 1,000 views, and it's just, I'm gonna say this, and this is no, you know, I know people that have gone viral on a post that was like the right hashtag, right time, like the Johnny Depp trial, but nothing's come of it because they don't post consistently. That doesn't turn into money. Like you getting 1 million views doesn't give you money. It's you getting clients that gets you money. Ooh, that's a little rant.
That was a rant. I was here for it. I don't know if I've had anything else to say after that one, because I just was. He's speaking the truth.
But that's the angle of the class. It's, to me, it's underlining the, like, let's just cut. I don't like fluff. I don't like bullshit. I'm like, let's get straight
to it. Get your phone out. Get your laptop out. Let's go. Let's just get to it and get your notebook out, because I just get to it. I don't know. It's like when you have to tell people, oh, check in that you're here. Why we gotta tell people that? Like, are you fucking kidding me? I'll be looking at people like, you didn't check in as soon as you hit the door? What? I'm putting on my phone, the car still be moving. The car is still moving. And the piggyback about, he said that spider web effect. Let me tell you how much money I've spent chasing clients. None. Absolutely not one penny doing presentation. Can you tell them, well, I'm working with Tony Camilleri as a client. Can you Trip walked in at me, he was like, we really are friends. So how did I meet Tony? Was that through? He knows Q, which is so funny. It wasn't through Q, but he knows Q because Kendra, his business partner, knows Q. So it's really 6 degrees of Q. That should be a game.
Thank you. I will preach.
How's everybody know everybody?
This is for the back of the church.
Hey, we have our church, but
oh, hold on. You're right. Let's fix this. Let's fix this immediately.
Listen, I tell people I'm not for everybody. Everybody's not for me, but the clients that I do have, I haven't had to chase. They've all come to me, or they know somebody's always referring somebody to me. Always. When people are like, who do your stuff? I'll be like this.
Yeah, again, I've not paid a single penny on client acquisition. It is the only thing.
Let me start charging. I need $1 for everybody I've sent to you.
The only thing I've done.
Glory!
Is just post consistently and clients post. That's the only thing that I've done. And that has all worked its way back to me by getting new clients by saying, hey, I saw this video. Did you do this video? And shit, I don't even brand the video.
Oh,
imagine if I branded the video.
That's another topic. Don't you put I'm gonna say it because I don't use none of y'all. Don't you put your damn logo on top of my video. I'll be like, I was gonna send you somebody. Damn, could you wait a second? Shit. I do know. Now in real estate and mortgage, I know every damn body. I'm gonna get you some work. That's not the problem. That's not it. That's all. Today's show is brought to you by the letter D. That's a whole nother show. But yeah, the classes are going to be different because I want them to be different and interesting. And I want you to walk away with tangible ideas and something to put your hand. I want you to have a 5 posts when you leave there, like the pineapple pizza post. I give it away every time I talk, and 3 people do it out of 100. But those 3 people, I was like, dang, when I did it, and it really worked. I'm like, you're so welcome. It's so many things, so many posts that I know of that can get you instant recognition. For you to follow up with those people that day, because I tell some client, I can get you the recognition, but I'm not calling for you. Like that's not what I do. So the classes are going to be fun. We're gonna have some drop-in guests, some Zoom guests. It doesn't have to all be me. I am not the egomaniac y'all think I am. It does not all have to be me. Because sometimes you learn, everybody learns different from different people. Trip, maybe the substitute teacher that they like, y'all Trip got, I'm gonna film Trip, and go. How am I gonna teach a video class? I can't. I'm like, oh, here you go, boink. That one would be a longer class. Like, y'all go, come in, sit down and shut up. Professor Trip is here. But yeah, the classes are gonna be super duper fun. Can't wait to get them going. Yeah, that's the thing. And I'm not trying to get rich from doing the classes, because I could keep all of the information to myself and not tell y'all nothing. But I don't think that, for me, I can't, because I see y'all trying, but some of y'all shit is a disaster. I'm just gonna call it what it is. I'll be like this. You thought this was okay? You get that camera from under your nose. We can see your history. Like, stop. And start posting. How do y'all have videos that y'all don't even post? I said, all of y'all got 10 reels in y'all phones right now, but you worried because the dog ran past you. What some people want the spotlight, but want to copy other stories. Be yourself. Yes. Be yourself. You don't want my story. Hell, I thought I'd be a retired school teacher by now. You thought I'd be doing, if you'd have told me I'd have been doing this, I'd been like, what? Everybody has such a unique story. And if you don't, COVID gave you a unique story, because something changed. Something for sure changed. Hell, think about one day, and this is so off topic, y'all. I'm gonna get you out of here on time, I swear. Me and Trip were talking about, we have the weirdest conversations sometimes. We were talking about Hallmark, how anybody that's 30 and under don't even remember the Hallmark stores. They think of Hallmark as a content, as a channel. Hallmark made cards and Christmas and decorations. When you got a card from Hallmark, you know, ooh, they spent some money. That's what you got the wedding card from, not your birthday one. That's what you got your graduation card from. Like, ooh, girl, they went to Hallmark and got me this card, because you knew some money was gonna fall out. But Hallmark didn't rebrand it. They said, we create movies and shows. What y'all talking about? Like The King of Christmas, Hallmark and Lifetime. They like, what? Who? No. So everybody's story is unique, even if you think your life is boring, because mine is boring sometimes too, but it's okay. You have a story to tell. Let us to help you tell it and put it on video and market it. Let Trip shoot it. Let me tell you where and how to put it on social. Boom. Here's your invoice. See you next Thursday. Goodbye. That's it. You start getting checks. You start getting checks. I don't care if you're selling lotion or lifestyle. You're getting the check. Here you are. Well, glory. I had a glory moment. I have had a few this week. That offer getting accepted, I really didn't know, y'all. I was like, I don't know. Just a couple I can't even talk about. I was on the Zoom like, what you just say? Glory. Wait a minute, that means more work. Today, when a client tells you, and Trip was there, y'all, I don't be making this stuff up. How you want me to pay you? I was like, what? I was like, PayPal, but they take a lot of money out. I don't know. You want a check? I guess a check. I don't know. We went from talking about something. He's like, well, how you want me to pay you? I'm not a hard. I've never been a good closer, y'all. Sometimes I don't know how to close. But like, so you want it or not? I'm always more interested in the work and what it looks like and the actual content of it, I'm never like, you owe me $20 until you owe me $20. But I'm never I'm not good with the negotiating of I don't know. I'm just like, this is the price. And thank you, Tripping Q, for helping me come up with my prices. I was like, oh, D-Rock too, thank you. Because I was like, what am I supposed to charge for this? He still thinks I'm too cheap. He's like, damn, this is entirely too cheap. If I don't think they know how much social media and videography really costs. Even in our area, I think these people have no. I know we talk about.
I challenge you just to go out there and get some quotes.
Get a social media quote and then go get a videography quote and add the two together. And that's when they give you the video quote, that's going to be without editing.
This is actually kind of relevant. I got a good story.
Come on.
When I was working at AT&T, I didn't have a degree. So people would tell me like, oh, it's gonna be really hard for you to get this promotion because you don't have a college degree. Because I was applying for jobs that had like college degree requisites to be like a area manager. So I had like the most badass closing line in my interview. So I was getting interviewed for this kind of director position at AT&T, and they said, "What makes you think that you're right for this job?" Oof, and they threw that perfect ball right down the middle. I said, "Because I don't want the promotion, I want the job. I want to do the work." And they were like, "Oh shit!
You start tomorrow at 9. Here's the keys."
So that's my point. My prices are priced because I want to work. Like you just said, it's not really about the money. The money is nice, but you want to do the work. You want to do the job. It's something that you're passionate about. And that's what my pricing is for. My pricing is deliberately lower because I don't want to have to worry about landing 3 or 4 $10,000 jobs a month and the back and forth. My prices are intentionally set that anybody, and I do mean anybody, can
afford. Yeah, anybody should be able to pull this off.
No one's worried about I'll just book. No one's like, oh shit,
I'm booking for a half hour.
I can have people book me and not really worry about it. And that's how it goes. I was following Q all day yesterday, and she's not worried about it because my rates are not crazy because I just want to do the work. So my price model was my business model is entirely designed about just consistently working. I just want to consistently work because I do like the work. And I know by doing more work is going to get me more exposure and get me towards the things I'm looking to get to.
Very well said. Very well said, sir. Because, y'all go out and get them quotes. Because I've had people say, to my face, with a $10,000, you know who you are? Shit, I'm in a truth telling business now. It was them 2 sips of this liquor. Somebody told me to my face, "Oh, you too expensive. You got a $10,000 purse on," and it was real. I was like this. I'm too cheap. Have you seen my stuff? Do you know Gary? I do. Have you? He's retweeted my stuff. Has your stuff been retweeted by Gary? No. I'm like, too expensive. You're right, I am. I was like, you know what? I was mad for half hour the whole way home because I rode with them like a dingbat. But I was like, I'm not too expensive. Y'all, when I was working with D-Rock and shameless plug. I'm sorry. I'm just being me tonight. Shit, y'all getting it. When we were talking with VaynerMedia and D-Rock and Sid and everybody, do y'all know how much my initial package they have? I said, what do you think? They said $16,500 for what you're doing for $1,000. I said, what? He was like, Damon, when they call me DJ, you gonna post for somebody every day on all platforms of original content? He said, you know how much that will be here? He said, you doing graph visual, not just a sentence. And he said, do you know that, I didn't know this, did you know this, that people will charge you separate for the picture and the text? The copy, rather? He said a lot of people will give you social pictures and be like, I'm not figuring out what you're supposed to be saying. I'm not selling the stickers for you. Here, you come up with that. That's why I think a lot of people sometimes will book trip. No shade to y'all, and y'all show up like this. And he looking at you like this. Because the cheap ass didn't want to hire Damon. It's okay. Where's my button?
Yeah, again, since my prices are lower, my motto is I show up, I hit the record button,
Go.
and then I hit the record button again, and then we're done. I don't research your business, research the market, research the actual content that would be effective in your field. I mean, when do I have time to do that, right? Like, that's me at home on my time that I'm not getting paid for. I show up, I hit the record button, I hit the record button again, then I go home.
That's what I do. It's gonna come out beautiful, but you're like, damn, I've had people like this. I think I should have called you. You think? I was like,
if you want me to write your script, like that's just not what I do.
He like, here goes Damon number 248-188-538. Like, no. Because we're not looking for you to know what to say. We're not. That's my job, to put words in your mouth. Yeah. But yeah, $16,500. And he showed me the quote from this company. And it wasn't from Vayner. It was from another company, because he said they call around and get quotes from people, like, to see,
see what their market average.
See what their market average is. And he was like, but when they were telling me, he didn't blink. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very expensive business. I understand why. It's not like dependable money that you can count on every single month. So there's kind of two ways you can play. You can play if you're just getting enough chunks every single time where you don't have to worry about it, and you can expand and grow and get more capital to reinvest in your business. That's one way of doing it. I took the busy route where I'm going to work my ass off to keep growing.
I'll work every damn body. Oh, the last topic. We got just enough time. 1% down. There's a 1% down program offered by United Wholesale Mortgage. My mortgage company have it. And when mortgage lending, what you do is you put 1% down. United Wholesale Mortgage provides the other 2%, so you can have a 3% down payment on your home. We'll try to work with you on closing costs, your inspection price, and your appraisal. That way you can move in. This program was set in place to offset higher interest rate that we are all dealing with. And the only thing you need really is a job and a 620 credit score. That's it. And I really want everybody to at least try, because if you try the program, they'll at least tell you what you need, what's missing. If you think your score really was 700, really is a 615, they'll tell you. If you think, I can do this, that, and the other, they'll tell you. There's nothing worse than not knowing. I want everybody to know, to at least to try to see, hey, maybe I can't move in June, but I can move in December, because I know they told me I need $3,000 more to offset this, or this DTE bill that keeps haunting me is what's keeping my score down. They will at least tell you what to do so you can get closed. I want everybody to stop listening to all these crazy programs that are telling you they're giving you $40,000 and $50,000. I did some digging into that Detroit program. Lord have mercy. If y'all can pull that off, mother, because I was like this. Ooh, it's so many hoops to jump through to get that $25,000. And then I still couldn't find out whether you got to pay that back or not. Still could not find for sure, because there's nobody really to call. This is all just looking on sites and group chats, and oh God, that's a lot of work. But 1% down is a legit thing. You can reach out to me, 248-818-8538. I can get that going for you ASAP. No, Rocky. So you can fire your landlord. The rents have gotten to be crazy. They're talking about starting back up the student loan payment. I said they're gonna march on. I'm gonna march when they march on the White House this time. Like, who paying that? Here go $100. Like, beat it. That degree, my degree is a paperweight. Which paperweight? The bachelor's or the master's? Or the master's plus 30. Really got 3 degrees. Paperweights. Can't sell them. There should be a thing where you can sell your degree, like to trade it in for like $5,000 a piece. Oh my God, great. Now they're saying you can't get the $20,000, $10 to $20,000 deducted from the thing. I'm not gonna worry about it. You was born with a bill, you're gonna die with a bill. I gotta create content and put people in houses. That's what I'm here. That's my mission. That's what makes me happy. Here's your $100 to the student loan people. I don't know. What are you gonna do? Put me in jail? What are you gonna do? They'll be so overcrowded. Wait a minute. We got to end with this funny story. Trip, I don't know if you watched the news last night because you've been working constantly. Did you see that in New York? I thought, what a great. I said that damn New York. The immigrants who they displaced, which I think was terrible, took them from Texas, dropped them off in New York with nothing. Now they want the people in New York who have extra rooms to put them up in their houses for money.
Well, damn.
I said, what? So basically what I got out of it, and I could be wrong, I don't live in New York, is that let's say it's a household of 2 in New York, you, your partner, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, and y'all got an extra room to use them for an office, but you get disability because you hurt your leg or whatever on the government job. Now they saying, oh, you don't really need that disability. You can have a room, roommate because you got an extra room. What a slippery slope. What a slippery slope. Like the one lady was like, well, why don't they just build an immigrant apartment building? When we were in New York, the times we were there, they always built, every time we were there, they're building something. I was like, wait a minute, you gonna put a stranger in my house because I'm getting a check from the government? I was like, wow. I don't really do politics on this show, but that was a housing related politics. So I just didn't know how that was going, how that was going to play itself out. Don't know. Open one of the schools back up and put everybody who doesn't have a house in. We got to open them all back up because we won't be able to shop the way we go. It's crazy, so I don't know. But there's a 701. Gotta get you guys out of here because I gotta go home. I have not had lunch or dinner. I am starving to death. So thank everybody for being on. Thank you for all my listeners, supporters. If you see me posting about that event, please share it out. It's gonna be June 22nd, Premier Home Finance. All my realtors, please share that out. Family, friends, colleagues, share that out. Attend if you can. Be on the lookout for classes and a lot more surprises coming up. And as always, here's hoping that your open house will close soon. Bye, everybody.